Who remembers Dr. Hook? You weren't asked for ID coming in. Anyways, this guy goes into a restaurant and he says, I'd like a table. And the waiter says, sorry, sir. In order to have a seat in this restaurant, you need to be wearing a tie. The guy is furious. He says, I'm not at home. I'm not going to get a tie. Waiter says, sorry, it's not my problem. Guy goes out to his car, grabs his booster cables. Wraps him around his neck and he said, there's my tie. And the waiter says, fine, go in. Just don't start anything. Eye patch. But it did get uncomfortable and I was sitting there trying to adjust it. And the nurse looks at me and she said, stop playing with it. And I said, if I could stop playing with it, I wouldn't be blind. They've been great audiences, very receptive. But the one that was most troubling for me was actually David Copperfield. David asked me to do a show for him and his staff. Me, do magic for the world's greatest magician. And impress him. Talk about stress. This is like being the guy asked to paint the inside of Michelangelo's house. Now, what kind of a ceiling are you going to do for him? So I thought to myself, he's a smart, intelligent man. He loves magic. Go with the classics of magic. Go right to the basics of magic. He will respect me for that because the classics will last forever, right? Right. Yes. And I went out there and I did the show for David and his staff and I impressed him with the classics like, look at my finger, look at my finger. The one he was really impressed with, I was surprised he never saw before. Got your nose. Got your nose. He still thinks I have it. I say, right now, don't blink or you'll miss it. 1, 2, 3, ha!